$1.22 trillion for Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, and SSI beneficiaries. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in the video, so let's get right into it. All right, it was just announced $1.22 trillion worth of payments for millions upon millions of Social Security beneficiaries, including retirement, disability, survivors, and SSI. I want to give you the full breakdown in this video because that is a massive number, and I want to give you all the details as far as where this money is going. So let's get right into it. However, really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting the button right down below the video, as it's totally free to do so. And because I am your one and only daily advocate, I'm here for you right by your side every single day, watching all this new information hitting the wire, doing the necessary research, and breaking it all down into these short videos so you can stay updated with what's actually going on, and most importantly, how it's going to impact you, your money, your benefits, your lifestyle, your bank account, and of course, anything showing up right now you can possibly grab and or take advantage of. So again, thanks so much for joining me. Please subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet, and also remember, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. That's my dedication, that's my commitment, and as always, that is my promise to you and everybody right here in the community. All right, thanks again. Let's get into it and talk about this new information just announced with over $1.2 trillion for fixed income beneficiaries and where all of this money is going. So this is actually a very interesting report, and again, I want to break it all down for you to show you where all this money is going for fixed income beneficiaries. So now that we've wrapped up good old 2022, I want to let you know where this money has gone as a result of this new report that just came out to let us know how much money is actually going out to fixed income beneficiaries every single year and who is getting all of this money. So collectively, between about 70 plus million beneficiaries in total, about $1.22 trillion is going out the door. But again, let me break this down for you because you're going to see something very clear here in just a second. And again, we're talking about some massive, massive numbers. All right, so let's talk through the details. And again, I'm going to walk through these different programs one by one here. So let's quickly talk about SSI, Supplemental Security Income, and then we're going to get into disability and, of course, retirement benefits as well. All right, so let's first start out by talking about SSI, Supplemental Security Income. So for the fiscal year of 2022, there's about 7.8 million beneficiaries of SSI. Well, as a result of that, these 7.8 million beneficiaries collectively got $68.5 billion in benefits. Now, that might seem like a lot of money, but just keep that number in mind here for another minute as I get through some of these other programs and some of these other benefits. But again, you're going to clearly see between 7.8, again, give or take a little bit here, but I'm kind of rounding the numbers a little bit when it comes down to beneficiaries. But between the 7.8 million beneficiaries, collectively, just under $69 billion total in benefits throughout the calendar year. Now, here's what else is interesting about it, because as you know, if you're an SSI beneficiary, there's also reductions to your benefits based on a variety of factors. So the maximum benefit for the fiscal year or 2022 was $841. However, the average benefit for beneficiaries was $624. So the average beneficiary was actually getting from SSI $624 a month. Okay, so just keep that in mind as well. All right, so that is SSI. Now let's talk about SSDI, Social Security Disability Benefits. So collectively, in total, there's about 8.9 million SSDI beneficiaries, so just under 9 million beneficiaries who receive SSDI every single month. Well, in the calendar year of 2022, these beneficiaries got $145 billion, so more than double what SSI beneficiaries got, and there's about a million more beneficiaries, a little bit more than a million more beneficiaries of SSDI. Now, here's the other difference. Remember, when I said SSI, Supplemental Security Income, the average beneficiary was getting $624. However, the average SSI beneficiary is getting a little more than $1,300. So again, more than double all around, double the annual income, as in $145 billion for SSDI versus the $68.5 billion for SSI beneficiaries. And remember, the $624 average monthly benefit for SSI and a little over $1,300 again for SSDI beneficiaries. So yeah, anyway, so you think those numbers are big. Now let's talk about Social Security retirement. and survivors beneficiaries. This is a huge number, and it comes in at $1.07 trillion. Not billion, trillion, $1.07 trillion collectively in 2022 for about 57 million beneficiaries. So obviously, the Social Security retirement beneficiaries, on average, are getting a little bit over $1,600 a month, and collectively, the 57 million beneficiaries were getting $1.07 trillion. Collectively, in total, all the beneficiaries combined, 70 million beneficiaries, a little bit more than that actually, collectively got $1.22 trillion in benefits in 2022. It's a lot of money that we're talking about. However, let's talk about the future here for just a second. 2023, obviously, we're going to be raising all this up by 8.7% across the board because all of these beneficiaries are eligible for the annual cost of living adjustment. And here's the thing. Obviously, you know this as well by now, which is the COLA, you do not need to apply for it. You do not need to qualify for it. You don't need to do anything. You literally just get the annual 8.7% COLA to your monthly benefit. Well, as a result of that, these numbers are going to be significantly bigger as a result of 2023 because we're going to basically raise all these benefits by 8.7%. So when we get the next report at the end of this coming year here, we're going to be seeing these numbers significantly higher. So this $1.22 trillion could be like $1.32 trillion. We could add another $100 billion or even more than that just based on the annual cost of living adjustment. So that's what we're seeing here. And now as a result of all this as well, remember this much. When it comes down to Social Security retirement benefits, we've already exceeded the levels where the payroll taxes that are coming into Social Security as a result of, the taxes that are paid by individuals who are, you're out there working and they take the taxes out of your paycheck. You've seen it on your pay stub every single time, right? So the money that is coming into Social Security as a result of payroll taxes has already been eclipsed, as in more money is going out the door to beneficiaries every single month than what's actually coming in. So let me give you a quick example. Let's just say that $100 billion per month is coming in. Meanwhile, $120 billion is going out. Now, again, I'm just giving those numbers as examples. Those are not solid numbers right there that that was just an example showing that, yes, $100 billion might be coming in, but $120 billion is going out in the form of benefits. Now, again, this is nothing that we need to be worried about right now because this is a big issue that Congress has on their plate right now when it comes down to the insolvency issues that they need to solve here within the next 10 or so years, give or take a couple of years, based on the next report that we're going to get out of the Social Security Board of Trustees here in the next few months. But this is the report, and this is what they're showing right now. So again, I want to make it very clear. If you're somebody that is eligible for your Social Security benefit, by all means, I can't tell you what to do as far as should you claim, should you get your benefits or not. But here's the thing. You've earned those benefits, okay? So whatever benefits you have coming due to you, just remember, you put in the time, you paid in tons and tons of money through those Social Security taxes, and whatever you're getting as your benefit, whether you've claimed it or not yet, again, those are benefits that you've earned. So by all means, don't ever think that, I'm going to contribute to the trust fund being depleted. Don't worry about that. Seriously, don't worry about that. You have earned those benefits. You need to get every single penny that you have coming due to you, right? So when it comes down to Social Security benefits and the insolvency issues, honestly, don't really worry about it. Congress will get it figured out. I wouldn't be shocked if they drag their feet on this thing for another 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 even years and figure this thing out right at the very last minute. I wouldn't be shocked one bit if they do that. But again, they'll get something figured out. They have to get something figured out. There's no possible way that they're going to let Social Security and all of these very important programs just go by the wayside. There's just no way they're not going to let that happen. So I wouldn't worry about the insolvency thing. But these are some massive numbers. And I just came across this report. I thought it was very, very interesting here. Collectively, $1.2 trillion. However, I want to point out one more thing really quickly. You could clearly see that SSI beneficiaries, the nearly 8 million beneficiaries, collectively got $68.5 billion. Not much. That's a far cry from the $1.45 billion that SSDI beneficiaries got, and it's way significantly less than the $1.07 trillion that retirees got. It's a lot of extra money right there, right? So you can clearly see if we need to fix any of these programs, which ones do we need to do? Well, the answer is all of them. They all need to be fixed up, right? But these programs have some serious issues ahead of them. Anyway, very interesting report here. I wanted to bring it to your attention. I thought it was pretty interesting to see the layout of all this money and where it has gone for the fiscal year of 2022. This is a new report just released, and it shows us exactly who's getting the money and how much each individual beneficiary is getting on average, and who, as far as the categories, whether it's retirees, SSDI, or SSI beneficiaries, is getting this money. So, wow. Anyway, hopefully we can get some more numbers on that, the bigger numbers, just because, more money needs to go into the bank accounts of fixed income and low-income beneficiaries. Anyway, I'm here for you in any way that I can be. Please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out any of the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel. Until next time, enjoy your day, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next video.